What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Good evening. Good evening, guys. I was this close to not doing this show, to be honest with you, but I thought about it. I was like, you know what? The Man City channel comes first, and I would rather do this preview than do more features because there's a lot of people asking for features, and I was like, nah, we have to bring back Man City. Man City is what we are. We are my Man City fan, and I'm pretty sure Gundo was wondering the whole day that where is a preview. But he was occupied with football. I saw he was watching Burnley. He was commenting about other matches. How you doing, Gunnar, man? I like that kid. I also have it, but I don't know where it is. I don't know where I left it, but I also have that one. It reminds me
Yeah.
of Riyad Mahrez because he was in the photo shoots.
Yeah, how are you, brother? I'm fine. It's been a long, long day. I've been working. I've been running around with kids, picking up and dropping off. I've been taking my mother-in-law out in.
Wow.
I've been working and working and working, and now I'm ready to chill. Um, it's about 5 o'clock here. It's beautiful outside.
Wow, I
Um,
can see. I can see from the light. I don't know if it's the light
oh,
from your camera
it's
or it's the
beautiful
light
outside.
from the sun outside.
The weather is
Okay,
wonderful
good.
here. It's nice, about maybe like 29 degrees, 30 degrees centigrade. Nice, very nice.
Ah, that looks
Yeah.
good. Not doing a preview, and today I sort of left you alone. I didn't text you that much. It seems like I didn't see you for a week.
I know. We normally talk about, you know what, the funny thing is, I think because now we are breathing because the transfer window is closed.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right about
We're,
that.
but we're kind
Yeah.
of taking the breath and we're getting ready for the next evolution. And then on pitch points next week, we'll do Champions League preview. You guys will see
Please check that on. Check
the
that
mat-
on. Yeah.
you see the material that Patrick has set up for me. It's pretty neat. The introduction is pretty neat. And then this
That's
weekend,
sweet. Big up to One Tally. Big up to One
yeah,
Tally.
Wantali, thank you very much. Yeah,
After I did the skeleton, he decided to put it
yeah,
on. He's also restructured in the the True City fan one. The thing about me and him is both of us do that. We look at each other's work sometimes, and then we
yeah,
put a bit of
yeah.
spice.
Thank you, Wantali.
So well, yeah, on our, we always do that when I'm off. One time he shows me something, I say,
Mm,
"Give me a minute." Then he comes out, I was like, "Oh, that's what you did." It's as
yeah,
if we bounce off each other. But big up to him, and the instrumental he made for you is amazing.
yeah,
If you notice, you have to pick moments, but he did very well.
yeah.
And he was impressed by that entry I did for you, where you come in, and I think he took some of that,
Yeah,
which is
yeah, that
great.
was nice. That was very
Yeah,
nice. So you guys will
yeah.
see
So
that.
look,
You guys will see that probably on Monday,
yeah, probably
before the
Monday. Yeah.
preview for Champions League. I'm
Yeah.
going to be watching the Sevilla Barcelona game on Saturday evening.
Mm.
So if you're available, I'll do a watch along. We want to just study what Sevilla do because Barcelona and City have a very similar style. So because we're playing Sevilla next, we're going to learn a lot from Sevilla based on how they play Barcelona. So we're going to do a
Yeah.
watch along. Look out for the vid for that. We'll do a watch along. And if you want to join us and just watch the game along with us, so we can learn
Yeah.
how Sevilla play, how Barcelona play them, we can glean insight from that for our preview show on Monday. We're
Yeah.
going to use that
So
game against Sevilla.
in a very tactical way, we'll be taking. It's good to be taking down notes and know how they do
Exactly.
tactic. We've already started
Exactly.
watching them though, because he was watching them and he told me. So I've already seen how they play. They're
Exactly.
doing well so far. So, but anyway, let me say good evening to Martin. Martin, how you doing? Hope you're well, Martin. Katuta, man, how you doing? Bernardo says yes, amazing. We're gonna talk about that also in a few minutes. Uh, Ali, my friend, how you doing, man? Salam alaikum. I hope you're well, man. Ali, I haven't seen you in the comments in a long time, Ali. I hope you're well. I hope everything is fine with you. So, guys, the next match is Aston Villa versus Man City. These guys were the last guys we played last season, Carl, if you remember, and they gave us a very difficult time. They started off very greatly. The tactics were well by Steve. Um, as always, Coutinho always loves to score against City. It doesn't matter if he was at Liverpool before Pep. He loves to score against us. But it was a good outing last time when they came to the Etihad. They looked like they were trying their best to disappoint City from getting the title. But obviously, at the end, Gundogan came in. We changed the games. And Jenko, big up, respect to him. But now they're a different outfit. They have Kamara, who they signed in. They have Diego, Carlos, yeah, who is injured at the moment, who's out for a long time. Carl, unfortunately, I hope he gets back well soon. So Mings' captain band was dropped. Mings is no longer the captain. There seems to be issues there in the team because Douglas Luiz wants to leave. He was pushing for a leave on the last day, Kyle, of the transfer market. He felt they rejected all the bids from Arsenal, and he's not signing the contract. Douglas Luiz, he's on a few months left, and he doesn't want to sign a contract. So whoever is looking after him, maybe it's Arsenal or anybody, they're going to buy him for a very cheap price. Your mic is on mute. Your mic is on mute.
Yeah, there we go. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, loud
Yeah,
and
so
clear.
he won't sign a contract because, let's be fair. I mean, he's a better player than Aston Villa are a better team. He
Yeah,
deserves
he
to
is. Yeah,
be in the top six
and
as
Jared
well.
has been unfairly dropping him, and he was one of the solid midfielders last season.
Yeah, clearly he belongs in the top six club. There's no
Yeah,
doubt
he
in my
does. Yeah,
mind.
I
But
think he does. Yeah, yeah. So look, we come into this game, guys. I'm just gonna show you. I spent all day making this. So the preview to Aston Villa versus Man City, guys. Let me just welcome more of you. Um, SSB says big up to you, SSB guys. Like the vid, like the vid. There's about 10 of you. Like the vid, guys. Like the vid. It's gonna be calm, collected, slow, so that we can all hear each other. Get involved, guys, and ask us questions also. Villa look horrible so far. Yeah, they do. Yeah, Ali, how are you, mate? That's what Martin says. Charlie says hi. Charlie, I haven't seen you in a long time. How you doing, mate? Charlie, how you doing? I hope you're enjoying you're enjoying yourself, Charlie. Are you going to the game tomorrow, Charlie? And Martin, are you guys going to the gym? Game. Villa are a mess. No direction, no plan. P45 soon for Sleepy G. I think if City smash them, I think it might be it because I hear the fans want him gone. So, Carl, coming into this, did you see the press? What injuries did you hear about?
I think the only person who is out is Phillips. Phillips is not yet back. Um, Ake
Okay.
and Jack are training. Laporte may be back
Mhm.
probably early October, through September and early October, as previously
Mhm.
discussed. Those are the three that we know who are on the ball. I think Jack and Ake will be back probably next game, and then maybe
Mhm.
Phillips as well. But Laporte still probably early
So we won't
October.
see them on the bench. You doubt we'll see them on the bench, isn't it?
We could see them on the bench, but we'll see. I think we'll probably see them for Sevilla and Tottenham rather than tomorrow.
Yeah. Here there's a comment by Indy or Andy. I says, love your show, guys. Big up. Thank you very much, Andy, man. We appreciate when people show us the love. Love back at you. Big up, Jesse. How you doing? Big up, boys. How you doing, Jesse? Go to
Jesse,
talk
good
football.
luck to you tomorrow, Jesse. By the way, good luck to you
Yeah,
tomorrow.
go.
We need to
Yeah,
bring
go
these
to talk.
guys down to earth. Bring these
Yeah,
guys down to
that's
earth.
what I've been telling them. They go to talk football, man. They've got a very good channel there. Jesse, Dan, Anthony, and Josh. Emily says the next two games for your club is an easy ride. No, Emily, you didn't say that. There's no easy games anymore in the Prem.
None,
Isn't it, Carl? There's
none.
no easy games. Like for tomorrow, believe it or not, Steve has already put down what he's going to do. I don't know if you heard his press. I was watching the press. By the way, that's what I do, guys. I also watch the press of the other team. I just don't watch Pep. Do you know what he says? He says we're going to make it difficult. Last time he said that he packed the bus and closed the spaces. That we're going to make it difficult for them and make sure we suffocate them. So that means 11 in the box. But anyway, we always manage to
The
break
the the
teams
the,
like
the
that.
problem so the problem with Stevie G, and this is why I don't rate him as a manager. He
Uh,
just talks a lot of stuff,
yes.
empty-headed. Is how do you have 1 point from all your games? You lost to Bournemouth, first game of the season.
Yeah.
You're at home and you want to park the bus with that crowd around you. It's not happening.
Do you think they're going to
Not
like that?
happening.
Because I hear the Villa fans are tired of him. Do you think they're going to enjoy the fact that they are home, right? Regardless how good City is, they are all home, and Stevie decides to park the bus and try to get a
He's not.
draw
He's not.
or
He's just
play
talking.
back
He's not
on
gonna
them.
park. He knows he can't park the bus at
He's
home.
got a
He
good
knows.
team though. Buendia, Coutinho, McGinn. It's a good team. Let me read this. I was about to
I
say
mean,
the same thing.
they're a good.
Is
They're
it?
a good. They're a good team, Patrick. And don't doubt they're a good team. Respect to them. They're a good team. But there's a poor manager.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah. I was about to say this. We're going to talk about the Kanji also in this video. It says and the Kanji is what I'm expecting this weekend, so may not be available. Yeah, they might give him space because remember they give space to Ake, for the same reasons. Jason says for the love, haha. We will get them for the good of the league, Gundo. Yeah, big up to you, Jason. I hope you get them, man. Pat says, hi guys, just joining the stream. So unsure if you have discussed any updates on Phillips. Yeah, Phillips, the shoulder. Pep said the shoulder. Pep said he hopes Phillips gets back fit and he'll get minutes, because he says Phillips struggled with a lot of injuries in Leeds. That's what Pep said, but he says he hopes the shoulder is well rested and back and well healed,
Yeah,
so he can
I
play.
think,
So Phillips, I
yeah,
don't think is going to be on the bench. If he's on the bench, obviously that means there's good news with the shoulder. Better
yeah,
Game says, big up crew, a great show. Hit the like and the sub button. So guys, let's go on with this. We have the injuries done and dusted. Um, so these are the recent meetings, Carl.
yeah,
As you can see, the last game was three
yeah,
two. That's the game where Villa were winning 2-0 at the Etihad, and it was the last game, and this is how we won the league.
yeah,
And then the game before we went away to Villa, we won 2-1. Again,
yeah,
they gave us a very difficult game. They were parking the bus. They played Liverpool before us, and they were playing man football, man to man. And then
yeah,
when it came to us, they decided to park the bus. We beat them again 2-1. Is in 2021. Then we beat them 2-0 at the Etihad. Then we beat them
yeah.
6-1
I remember that
in
game.
2020. So
I remember that
the
game.
form, the form of both teams. First game, they lost to Bournemouth 2-0. Everton, it was a win for them. And then they went away to Crystal Palace and lost 3-1. They lost to West Ham at home, and then they lost to Arsenal away.
Yeah, yeah,
And for us, we haven't lost any game. We only dropped points against Newcastle. Our latest outing was Nottingham Forest, where Haaland scored another hat trick. Alvarez scored 2 goals, and that wonderful goal by Cancelo. So looking at this, Carl, we
mm,
look like we are coming in such great form, and Villa
mm,
have only had one win. So looking at this, look
mm,
simply on paper and simply on
mm.
form, you should be saying that we should go to Villa and not give
It
them a
doesn't
chance,
work
and
that
we
way,
should
Patrick.
suffocate them.
It doesn't work that way. The fact that they actually are at the bottom, near the bottom of the table, and haven't won a game at home, geez, since the second week match day of the season tells us it's going to be a difficult game. They won't
Yeah.
want to give anything away. Now,
Mm,
the advantage for us here is that they will be under pressure because they haven't won a game since match day 2. And because Steven Gerrard is under pressure. So I
yeah.
think the fact that we're in form should give us the edge, and we have better quality. And once
Mm,
one goal goes in and
mm,
2 goals go in, it could be a
mm,
collapse,
yeah.
because where do you go from here? And
Fans will
unlike
boo.
last
I'm
year,
pretty sure fans will boo and fans will walk out.
well, unlike last year, where we had no striker, this
Mm,
year we have a front three who are 22 years old, who are hungry like ravenous wolves looking for fresh meat.
mm,
And these boys, I mean, these 3 boys, Foden, Haaland, and Alvarez, you don't want to face them when you're looking for points,
mm,
because they will rip you to shreds. These boys are hungry, starving.
yeah.
Bernardo is
Mm,
hungry. Gundogan is playing like their father, in control.
mm,
Rodri
mm,
is balling. Stones and Diaz are playing lights out. Walker is looking like a grandfather to them all. Cancelo is giving, outside of the boot passes.
mm.
The team is on form. The question is,
It's on form. I haven't been impressed with Rodri though in the last 2 games. Like I was impressed with him in the first 2 games. Remember the first 2 games he was everywhere. You know what I mean? But do you know? Let me ask you something. Since we don't have Aston Villa fan, I'll be asking you this. I have
I'm trying to
studied.
get a Villa fan on. I'm trying to get one
I
on
have
right
I
now.
have studied Aston Villa, Carl,
Mm,
and this man is playing with 2 strikers, Danny Ings and Watkins. Behind Watkins, he's either putting Buendia or he's putting Coutinho. And then look at what he's doing. He's playing with 3 defensive-minded midfielders: Douglas Luiz, Camara, and what's that? McGinn.
Let's
And
go to
why would you do that, right? Why don't you remove one of the defensive midfielders, right? And then put an attacker or Coutinho and Buendia if you want, and tell them to split a bit to at least form something. Or Watkins himself used to play as a winger
yeah.
before he was bought. Why don't you
He
tell Watkins to play as a winger? You get Bailly and put him on that side of the winger. Then you can have a Coutinho behind with the 2 guys behind to share. Why doesn't he do that? Why is he insisting on 2 with Ings and Watkins? Why? With
Because because he likes to play narrow, right? The way that Villa got joy against us in the last game of the season was by being narrow
through
and
the
then
middle.
winning the ball back in the middle of the park and then
Mm,
counter-attacking us. That's what he likes to do against big teams. Is he plays a 3-4-1-2, right? A 3-4-1-2, right? And then in that middle of the park, he wants to win the ball back, keep it very nice and narrow, nice and tight in the middle, and then counter press and win the ball back, and then use those two strikers to get in behind. And it worked. It worked for a while until we figured out that we can actually get behind them and Gundogan, and then we switched to natural wingers, which stretched the back three that they had, creating gaps in between with Kevin, with Gundogan, and with Sterling. So he likes to play narrow. I'm trying to get a Villa fan on right now. Give me 1 second, Pat. Let me give her the link, and she will join us. See if she's available to join us. Okay. I'm trying to text. She's a Villa fan who lives here in the US. She's been my friend for a long time. But that's what they do. They like to play narrow, and then they try to counterattack you through those two strikers to get in behind you. Now, the problem for them now is that because of the way we play with a back three. So all the time now we have 3v2 at the back. And then that Coutinho now becomes, Rodri basically can mark him, and then we can counter press them moving forward with fighting an attack. And then with Haaland and Alvarez and the movement, it's just going to be a difficult night for them, in my opinion.
Tomorrow. Yeah, so what are the players to watch? For me, I still picked Haaland again. And I put Coutinho for them because he's the guy who, as I said, always gives trouble to City. What about yourself? What are the players to watch? Do you think Buendia?
For me, clearly Coutinho plays well against us. He always does that.
Yeah, since Liverpool.
Yeah, I like the boy. What's the guy's name again?
Kamara.
No, the striker. What's his name?
Watkins.
I like Danny Watkins, and I like Danny Ings. I think they're good. I think they're efficient, especially Danny Ings. Danny Ings doesn't need much time to score a goal. He's quite efficient.
Yeah.
The problem with Danny Ings is how do you get him the ball? If you don't get him the ball, then he can't do anything without the ball. But once he gets the ball in that box, he's quite efficient. He has a good eye for goal, which is why some people were saying that he should come to City when we didn't get Harry Kane. Because of
I was all for that. I'm sorry. I think he could have done it. I think he could
have done well. He'd have got goals. He'd have got goals. To be fair, let's be fair, he'd have got goals. But that's how they want to play, and then they have Douglas Luiz and probably another holding midfield to help in the middle, and then Matty Cash and Digne will be the fullbacks, and they like to bomb forward and support the front attack. Konsa and Mings are going to have a hard time trying to contain Erling Haaland and Julian Alvarez, especially
did you see what Dendoka said since he's signed for Villa?
No, what did he say?
He says a player scoring 9 goals in 5 appearances is impressive, but he's human and he can be defended.
Let him try now.
Yeah. So let him try. Let me just read these comments. Chai says, "A City could get Gerrard sacked." Which kit are City using? I hope they use the green one. I'm actually starting to fall in love with the green one.
I hope they use the red and black one, man. That red and black one, I want to see that.
I haven't seen it in a while. Yeah. Jaime says, "Hi, Patrick and Birds." Yeah. So Jaime says Danny Ings would ban for City. I think he could have done it. He could have done it, but obviously, right now he's so guys. Those are the players to watch. I don't know what the players watch for you guys. So let's move on to this. Sorry, not yet. So let's move on to this tactics, Carl. I think you've already explained tactics. You say basically you've explained exactly with the formation they're using. They were trying to use two.
Yeah, what I think they will play is a 4-3-1-2. So in the back four, they're going to have Konsa, Mings, Lucas Digne, and Matty Cash. That's what they're going to do as a back four. So they have those fullbacks who are able to get up high, like the way in which they actually scored against us at the Etihad last season. It was one of the fullbacks pushed up and crossed the ball and somebody scored the goal. So that's going to be their back four. Then I think they now have this middle three that they're going to have of Luiz, Kamara, and McGinn. That's going to be the middle three. So 4, a 3, and then they'll have a 1 in probably Coutinho in the hole. And they have split strikers of either Bailey or Watkins, or have Danny Ings. That's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do.
Yeah,
a 4-3-1-2.
Okay, great. So anyway, I think I did a video on Akanji, and I think you were not there. I don't know if you were there. You were there, isn't it? I don't know.
I
You're not.
wasn't
I don't
there.
think you
I
were there.
wasn't there. No, I wasn't. I was
Yeah.
probably
So I
busy.
wanted to let. Yeah, I was. You were not there. That's why I brought this. So what are your thoughts on Akanji? What have you seen so far? And obviously, because his wife is pregnant, it's iffy if he's going to be on the bench. But what have you seen so far? And what have you
You
studied?
know, when this happened, I was one of the people who sent you his stats for last season in the Bundesliga, where I said that he played 31 games in the Champions League and the Bundesliga. He had 0 errors leading to goals, 0 errors leading to shots, 0 red cards, and I think 1 or 2 yellow cards. He's fast. He's the second fastest player in the Bundesliga after Alfonso Davis. Actually, third fastest after Erling Haaland and Alfonso Davis. He's very, very quick. He is a good player of the ball. He can put the ball really, really well. He's an up and coming rising star. If you want to watch the best of Manuel Akanji, the best of him, don't look at Dortmund. Go watch Switzerland. Go watch Switzerland's qualification in the Euros, how they knocked out France. Go and watch his qualification, their qualification for the World Cup, how they were defensively solid, do not leak goals, and they counter attack. Go watch that. That is Manuel Akanji in the best of the best. Dortmund are iffy and shaky. They're all over the whole place with a crazy coach that they had before. But go watch him for Switzerland. This guy is a good guy. And guess what, guys out there? For 70 million pounds, it's literally zero risk, right? Think about Sterling cost Chelsea 46 million. Heck, Bazuni went for 21 million or 18 million to Southampton. This guy's come to City, an experienced centre back, an international centre back for 70 million pounds. It's a steal. And he's cheaper than Nathan Ake. Put it that way. Nathan Ake was 40. This guy is 17 from the Bundesliga. It's a no-brainer. And I believe Pep said in his press conference that it was a deal that met all the criteria, and we got him. He's fast, he's smart, he's quick. He can build. He plays left foot, right foot. Doesn't make hardly makes any mistakes. It's a good signing for us. It's a great signing for us, Patrick.
Yeah, it's a great signing. Yeah. Let me read this. Says point of correction, Patrick. It was Bednarik. I don't. Okay, Bednarik. Who said that? Not
Yeah.
Donka. Okay. Okay. Great. That's fine. Thank you very much, Katuda man. Thank you for that. Big up, lads. You will
So is it the
smash.
same Bednarek that came from Southampton? Is that the same guy that came from? It was him, right?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe him. Yeah. I said big up,
Yeah.
lads. You will smash Aston Villa. Hopefully, Chris, man. Big up to you, Chris. Go and subscribe to Chris's channel, man. It's a very good channel, man. Big up, Chris. 16 million for Akanji is a steal. Yeah, that's true, Chris, man. It's a steal. There's like Fofana has gone for 75 million. How even
75
says
million.
yeah, he any good in the air. Yeah, he's very good in the air. I think so,
Yeah,
isn't
good.
it?
He's
Very good in
decent
the
in the
air and
air,
very fast.
but
Yeah.
he's very, very quick. He's very, very, very quick.
Yeah,
He's
brilliant
quick.
player, brilliant signing we get from here. So for the meantime, guys, we're just going to stop this for a while. Guys, smash the like button, guys, and if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. And remember, I made a promise I never forget. I promised that when we get 1,200, we're gonna do another giveaway, and this time the giveaway is gonna be the pre-match kit. Have you seen it? I'm trying to get one too.
Oh,
The
it's
pre-match
lovely.
kit is amazing. It's clean, it's
It's
beautiful.
lovely.
So that's the one you're gonna. And also, let's not forget, Carl still has got World Cup tickets to give away, so he might arrange that to give away 2 World Cup
Yeah,
tickets to give away.
I have 2 World Cup tickets to give away. I've given away 2, but I have 2 left to give away. So there'll be something coming up later in the year where we'll do a draw for or a
Yeah,
competition for
on
those two
page
World Cup
points. Yeah,
tickets.
on
Yeah.
page points. Yeah. Well done, Generals. McLaughlin, how you doing? Well done to you. Hope you have a great versatility. Yeah, that's true, man. He can play like a right back, and he can also play LCB. He's good with both feet. He's 27 years old as well in his prime. That's true in his prime. Um, Borussia Dortmund are always more open than Gemma Collins' legs defensively. It's the Dortmund way. They always concede goals. Akanji is actually
Yeah.
one Dortmund decent defenders. Yeah, that's true. He was decent. No
Having
reason why.
said that, Chris, having said that, Chris, today Dortmund played today, and guess what formation they were playing today? 4-5-1. So they won 1-0. They played Hoffenheim today, 4-5-1. I believe they were home. So they're parking the bus now, which is interesting. So maybe they're looking at doing that because they can't defend in a 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, they're not good at defending. Even if they play a high line with Saul, whatever his name is from the one that got from Bayern, he's a very slow defender. He's good in
Hummels, yeah.
positional wise and in the air,
Hummels.
but he's not very great. Exactly. Chelsea paid 70 million for a player who spits his dummy out. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So Walker is very quick. who do you choose? He is better. He is faster. Walker is faster still, but Akanji is also very fast and he can
Very
play
good.
right back. He's still playing John Stones there sometimes. So, guys, we're gonna move on to the lineup.
Yeah.
The lineup is gonna be very, very interesting, guys. Me and Kao are going to choose the lineup as it's just two of us. We'll see what we can do amongst the two of us. I keep burping. Okay, cool. So, Kao, obviously it's gonna be Edison in goal unless he's injured, but Pep never said he's injured. Um, and what's your backline, Kao? After
So the backline would stay the same for me. My only question is, thinking about Sevilla away, does Pep rotate?
uh,
That's my only concern and
I
my
think he's
only
going to
question
rest
mark.
instead. I have a feeling he's going to rest instead.
Did,
Like
did
somebody
Cancelo
who's going to come off early.
Cancelo came off early, right? In the last game,
Yeah,
didn't
he
he?
did. He did. He rested him. Yeah,
Yeah. I think
but
we're going to
Walker
go.
stayed.
I think we're going to go Cancelo right and then Gomez left. I think he's thinking about Champions League. Kyle Walker to rest him for this game. That's what I reckon. If Joao came
Okay.
off early and then maybe he's playing this game in preparation for left back against Sevilla.
Yeah. So say Lallana will deliver. Or he's talking about Julian Alvarez will deliver when the team needs him the most. When the oxygen gets thick and big players shrink. That's true. That's true. That's true. Is Switzerland going to the World
I
Cup? Is
believe they
Switzerland going
are.
to the World Cup?
Yes, I
Yeah,
believe
they
they are.
are. So he's gonna go to the World Cup. What about Holland? Are Holland going to the World Cup?
I believe they are. Yes.
Mm, um,
Yeah.
wow,
Yeah.
there's a lot of centre backs going to the World Cup though.
Oh, a
But
ton
it's
of centre
fine
backs.
anyway. It's
Yes.
good to have five though. It's good to have five. Yeah. So what about the centre back pairing? Do you think it's going to be John Stones and Diaz again?
I think Stone starts. Stones came off again in the last game. I think he starts. I think Ruben also starts as well.
Yeah, we don't really have
I think
options
Ruben
there.
is
And
fit.
and and and
Yeah.
and these. Wait a minute. I know that Akanji's wife is expecting, but I think you will see him on the bench because Mbete is gone, so we don't have any other defender.
I think Akanji will stay on the bench.
Hmm.
I think he
Because
will.
yeah, I know his wife is expecting. He said himself in the interview. If you saw the interview, he said my wife is expecting. I don't know
Yeah.
when the baby will
I mean,
come,
it
but I
depends on what
think
happens. I mean, he may not. But
yeah, then there'll be
yeah,
nobody because Mbete is gone now. Mbete has gone down on loan. I don't see any
there's a
academy
guy.
defenders out there.
There's a kid called like Charlie. There's a kid called Martin. Is that Ben Knight? Is he not
Ben
an
Knight is
academy?
not a defender. Ben Knight is an attacker.
Okay, then we'll just pick one from the academy then. I guess.
Yeah, we'll see anyway. We'll see. I don't
Or
even
they'll
know
play
if we've
Rodri
got
back
any.
there, and then play
Yeah,
Gundogan in the
we'll see.
six.
So number six, obviously Rodri, because Phillips seems like he's not back yet.
Yeah, Rodri came off early too, so I think it's going to be Rodri.
Another thing is right now, as we speak, as we stand, because of Phillips and Claudio Gomez, who was on the bench because we don't have a DM. We don't have a DM now, so it's Gundogan, and Rodri.
And he did well. Gundogan did well. Let's not forget, Gundogan played the six for us in 18-19, and he bossed
Yeah,
it.
he did. Yeah,
The
yeah, he
guy
did.
is
Yeah.
captain material. He's just amazing to play multiple positions. He's great. So yeah, so
Now,
Rodri for me.
now, this is not a guest. This is a regular here. He's part of the Trosilfan channel. But big up to you now,
That's
man.
okay.
Big up to you. Centurion 100 points. I haven't seen you in a long time, man. How are you doing? How are you doing? Katuda says
Centurion,
Edison
are you
Cancelo
happy,
Stones.
Centurion, with the signings? I know that you had some complaints about the signings. Are you happy now with the signings and how Alvarez is playing with Foden and Haaland? Just a question for you, Centurion. I'm curious to know what you think. Go ahead, Pat.
Yeah, let us know, Centurion, because I remember, yeah, you were not very happy. You were not very, very happy. Nico Lewis is the right back, Charlie. So yeah, he'll be on the bench
That's true.
again
That's
because
true. I like that
I
boy.
think
I like that kid.
wait a minute. So basically, even if let's say even if Stones or Diaz are not well, we can see Walker at centre back and we can
Yes,
see Gomez left back and then we can
exactly.
see Cancelo right back. It's fine
Exactly.
anyway. But I think
Exactly.
Akanji will be there. I think that's what he's been bought for because as soon
Exactly.
as Better left, there's nobody on the bench who's a defender.
Exactly.
Obviously, they know, I'm pretty sure I've seen it before in one league, but there's another league somewhere else where a player's his wife was about to give birth and they took him away from the bench.
You know,
He was
Patrick,
allowed
it
to do
won't
that.
surprise me if Pep does that back three thing again, where he plays three centre backs in Walker, Stones, and Diaz. So Walker on the right, Diaz on the left, Stones in the middle, and then play wing backs of Cancelo or Gomez and Rico Lewis as wing backs, or whatever he does. Whatever he does. But
Yeah,
anyway, I
McLaren
digress.
says,
I digress.
yeah, McLaren says, remember Real Madrid, how our centre back pace was exposed. Diaz was running back like a double decker bus. Welcome, Mikanji. Yeah, that's true. And it was also because we had like somebody like Fernandinho, who's like
Fernandinho.
38,
Yeah,
37 at the back.
yeah,
So
yeah.
they exposed
Fernandinho.
that. That's the reason why you guys, when you're thinking about these centre backs, don't think of them just fighting for space for the Prem. Think about them fighting, helping us in the Champions League later stages, helping
Exactly.
us in the later stages of the Carabao Cup. The
Exactly.
quality won't drop right now. Having a
Exactly.
Kanji, it means he can play FA Cup, he can play Carabao Cup, as I said in my video, and the quality is not going to drop. It will
Yeah.
always be a senior centre back.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, guys,
That's correct. That's
and
facts.
yeah, so 17 years, Lewis. Lewis is very good. I
It's
think Lewis will
incredible.
stay. I think
Incredible.
he'll stay. I'll be surprised if we start saying Lewis because he looks like he likes him, and he favors
Well,
him
the
more than
window's closed
Esperand.
now. The window's closed now, so he's staying.
Yeah, Lewis seems to be getting more games than Brand, so he likes him more than Brand. It looks like it. So let's
Yeah.
continue with this lineup. How are you going to go with the midfield? Bernardo
I,
Silva
I'm
is
I'm
cooking at the
I'm
moment.
going with you can't drop Gundogan. Cannot drop Ilkay Gundogan. I'm sorry. He has to be there. You can't drop Ilkay Gundogan. Put him there. You can't drop De Bruyne, and you can't drop Bernardo. Oh yes, you can. Oh shoot, now we're stuck. What do we do here? I think
Or
Kevin.
maybe
I think
here's the thing again. I can say the fact that we don't have another DM. Do you think maybe he will drop Gundo and leave him on the bench just in case something happens to Rodri? But he'll bring Gundo eventually, but just in case, because that's the only other option we have. Or he will still play him, and then they'll just swap. If something happens to Rodri, they'll just switch while it's in game.
you know what I'm going to. I think you're right. I think I'm going to go Bernardo and Kevin and Rodri in that middle three.
Hmm.
I think Gundo will. But it doesn't deserve to be dropped, man. It's not being dropped. Sorry, it's rotation. It's rotation because we have a game at Sevilla. It's not being dropped. It's rotation, right? So we have to change that mindset of dropping to we rotate players based on the game and based on their last match that they played. But Gundogan deserves to start. The question is who gets rotated. If you ask me
Ah,
personally, right, I would keep Bernard De Bruyne on the bench.
again,
I would. I think the way that front three and Bernardo played, it's a tough one, man. It's a hard one.
yeah, there's a comment here. Alvarez and Haaland is like a blessing.
It's a blessing.
Maris is the only headache now. I have a feeling our best front three is Haaland,
Centurion,
Foden, and
100%
Alvarez.
agree with you. I mean, all of us, all the fans, I think maybe 99.9% of us agree that our front three, the best front three probably in the league right now, is Haaland, Phil Foden, and Julian Alvarez. I think those are the
The
front. That's it.
individualist says Akanji is very quick and two-footed,
Yes,
which
he
is
is.
amazing. Thank you very much for that comment, man. Like the video, guys. Like the video as we keep going.
So
Silky
if we
Iki,
start,
yeah.
if we do the front three, let's do the front three and come back to the midfield. The midfield is a hard one. Let's do the front three. We leave Foden left, Erling Haaland, and Julian Alvarez. That's what we want to see, right? As the front three.
Yeah, so
Hopefully Pep does that. Doesn't go and play Riyad Mahrez against
when Maris came in, he looked like he stepped up his game because I think he
Oh,
saw
he has
that
to step up.
everybody's game was up. So I
Brother
like
has to
his
step up.
cameo.
Yeah, he
I
did.
like his cameo.
Yeah, Brother has to step up. When you see Alvarez scoring 2 goals, where he has 4 shots and 2 goals, 4 shots and 2 goals, 50% conversion rate. I shared today, Patrick, that Erling Haaland had 100% conversion rate.
Wow,
100%.
that's
3
that's
shots on goal.
amazing.
3 shots on goal. 3 goals. That's 100%. That is that's the Matrix kind of stuff, man. That's not human.
Hmm. True.
So the
There's another
question now
comment. De
is that
Bruyne, Bernardo with Alvarez on the right. Then McLavin says we need to rotate Gundo for the UCL. We rotated Kev for Villa. Uh, Shea Charles could be on the bench tomorrow.
is he a
Oh, Shea
defender,
Charles
Charlie?
is a defender. Yeah, he's. I think
Okay,
he is.
okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, he is. I hope he is.
Yeah.
You didn't answer me, Charlie. Are you going to see the game tomorrow? Who's going to see the game tomorrow? Guys, in the comments, let us know who's going to see the game. So,
Yeah.
guys, that's the lineup over there.
That's
I
the
hope
lineup.
you are happy with the lineup. And for the guys who are going to watch this later on at another time because maybe you're sleeping, drop your comment if you like the lineup and also like the vid. And if you are willing to donate super chats, go ahead, donate a super chat, and that'll be
That's right.
fantastic. So, anyway, guys, let's move on to the last part. As I said, this is a more organized show, so I was a bit prepped for this show today. As I said, it's going to be more calm. There's not going to be a lot of throwing and banter. CM City says, I am going tomorrow, and individually says, Miles is still holding on to the ball a little too long, not used to Haaland yet. I think
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
But he was crossing
Just
when he
real
came
quick,
in, and
just real,
Haaland
real,
missed a
real quick.
few.
To CM City, I love the away fans. You guys are the best away fans in the whole world because we can hear you. I can hear you guys from 3,000 miles away. I literally can
Yeah,
hear
it
you
is
guys. And I always
amazing.
say, wow, the fans are amazing. So congrats to you and all the guys going out there. And then to the other comment about Mahrez, the reality is that when Alvarez, Haaland, and Foden were on the field, the speed of the game speed,
It's different.
that's what it's different. The speed of the game is just quicker. The movement is just quicker. It's telepathic, which is what we all want to see, right?
Yeah, that is true. Big up to you, CM City, man. Big up to you. I hope you enjoy. Charlie, big up. Charlie, obviously, you'll be watching it on TV, but big up to you, Charlie, as always. Katuta says, who noticed throughout the first game is like Pep gave Alvarez a free roll across the
Yeah,
front three, dropping
yeah,
in midfield to play 12 with one of the midfielders. That's true. He was actually
yeah,
dropping everywhere. There's a clip where he's in midfield. I like that. I think that's what Carl told me, that this kid obviously we already made a video, guys. You can go watch the Alvarez video we made when he was rumored to come to City.
yeah.
Alvarez can play anywhere. He can play as a striker. He can play behind the striker. He can also play in midfield, as Aguero said. And Aguero said Alvarez was a winger before he was turned into a striker. That's what Aguero said on his stream.
Yeah.
So he is amazing. So let's go to the last section of this, guys. Guys, we appreciate the fact that we're staying with us. It's been a stable stream. 15 of you watching. It drops only to 14, comes back to 15, goes to 20. Amazing, guys. But like the video as we're speaking, like the video, guys. And if you're new, become part of the family and subscribe. So here is the last part for us, Carl. So
Yeah.
what are your thoughts?
I hate score predictions. I don't like them at all. But I'm going to go for a 2-0 win away
Yeah.
at Villa. It's going to be tough. It's going to be difficult. But if they score one, then we to be 3-1. But I'm going to go 2-0. I want to see a clean sheet, and I want to see us score 2 good goals. I want to see Erling Haaland on the score sheet, and then I also want to see Julian Alvarez or Phil Foden on the score sheet. So a good 2-0 win.
Oh, cool. Guys, what about yourselves in the comments? What do you think? What do you think, guys? Guys, in the comments, what do you think? Do you think you're going to go with Carl's prediction of 2-0, or you guys are going to go a bit higher because people say Aston Villa are giving away goals for fun? They've been lucky that teams haven't finished them off. For me, just for the sake of my, let me just read this from individually. It says, when Alvarez hit the post, it was based on Hans' movement and putting the defenders out of position. I saw
Yep.
that. That was
Yep.
amazing. And let me just say something before I do my score prediction. Alvarez and Haaland, there's a difference I see. When they hit the post or miss a shot, they don't put their head down like we other players used to back in the days.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I love about them. Like Alvarez could have put his head down and said, you know what, we've won the game. I'm gonna give up. I'm not gonna shoot again. But he kept on shooting until he scored 2 goals, which are amazing goals that some of our players
Incredible.
wouldn't score from such
Never.
places. They'll be thinking of passing. So big up
Never.
to you. Charlie says 3-0. That's a good one, Charlie. It will be 6-0 or 3-2. CM, very good, man. Sleepy G has bucket and 3-1 to lose. I'm looking for 4-1. I want Haaland to score 3 again. And then I want Alvarez to score 1 just for my agenda to go through. I just want Haaland to score 3 again so that obviously it can keep going. So, guys, that's it from me and Kyle. As Kyle says, we appreciate the away fans, the City fans who go away are always loud, very loud, and you guys cheer to the end. I don't know how your vocals are the next
Yeah.
morning when you're coming. So guys, I hope let me just read one comment by Katuta here. It says City 5-0, Villa are not in a good shape. If we score early, they're doomed. That's what
Yes.
Carl said earlier on.
Yep.
If we score early, they'll put their heads down. So guys, that's the show. And let us know in the comments if you enjoyed the show, which is more calm, structured, me and Carl here. And big up, as I say, to the home fans who are going away. Carl, do you have anything to say before we end this lovely
I,
stream?
I just want to say thank you to Sheikh Mansour. I want to say thank you to Ferran Soriano, to Chiki Bigarestein, to Omar Barada, to Pep Guardiola, to the entire board of the club. Because, Guys, we got Erling Haaland, Julian Alvarez, Ortega, we have Calvin Phillips, we have Sergio Gomez, and we have a Kanji in one window. And we made a net profit in sales.
Wait a minute. Yeah. Wait
And
a
all our
minute.
boys, all our academy boys who won back-to-back leagues at Southampton, they're in the championship, they're playing football.
Oh,
And we have buyback clauses on them.
before you go, Carl, you know what, guys? If Carl has got time, we will do a 10 to 15 minutes another
ready.
show on the signing, guys, because I forgot about that. I had,
I know
oh
you
my God,
did.
that was one of the things. So
Yeah.
we're going to do another show, guys. Don't go to sleep. We're going to do another show. But thank you very much, guys. I appreciate all of you. We appreciate all of you here. As Carl told me that at the end of the year, we're aiming to get to 5,000. We're on 1,150 something. Let's get to 5,000, guys. Let's get to 5,000. But stay tuned, because in about a few minutes, we're going to come back and just talk about Man City signing. So stay tuned, guys. And we're going to start another stream in a few minutes. So big up to you guys. Big up to you, Carl. Respect. See you guys. And I hope we destroy Gerard tomorrow. And that's the end of it.